let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Wait.
Damn, bitch, you gay? Damn, bitch, you sad?
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. What can I...
Sorry about that. What can I get started for you?
What is the joke here? 3.3 million likes on this video. Somebody knows why it's funny. Please, explain it to me.
I often hear trans men say stuff like, boy, do I really miss the ladies' room. It's so much cleaner in there. Do you know how much I miss about being a man? Fucking goose egg. All the trans men I know are really dapper, put-together gentlemen. But the cis men, shit. Their lives are nasty, brutish, and short, and they smell like bad chicken. When I first started transitioning, all the women I know were like, you know, I have so many clothes and shoes I don't use anymore. Let me give them to you, yay! And I all had this leftover male clothing, like really nice suit jackets. I couldn't give it away! Even when I would tell my friends, like, look, you don't have to meet me anywhere, just tell me the place where you'll be and I'll come and give this stuff to you. And they're like, I don't know if I can make it work out. You can't help these fucking bums!
Wow, remember 4 months ago when I made a video saying I was about to start posting videos again, and then I just didn't? It's been a wild few months, y'all. Okay, so first, I went through a breakup, like, immediately after making that video. Then, I left my therapist, who I was seeing for a few years. And then, I also quit my job at Disney World, and I've started a new job. But then there's also some awesome changes, like I'm on injected estrogen now. These are my first 2 bottles that I turned into earrings. I'm on progesterone, another medication for HRT. I'm planning on leaving Orlando soon because this state is terrible. I don't like Florida. And yeah, it's definitely getting to be a smoother ride, y'all. I don't know when I will be making videos more actively, but I'm alive and well, and I'm still here.
Sad little trans boy, come out to play. There's a whole world waiting for you just down the way. Laundry pile spilling out your closet, you can't do it today. Sad little trans boy, picking at your face, clenched your jaw so tight your teeth are gonna break. Looking in the mirror with so much disdain, like your curves might shrink if you hate them away. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sad little trans boy, showering in the dark. Don't peek, don't slip, just make it quick. Shave your hairless face, just for the hell of it. Sad little trans boy, fighting for your name and your pronouns to be respected every day. But everyone keeps fucking up again and again, like they just don't see you.
You've referred to people with a capacity for pregnancy. Would that be women?
Many women, cis women, have the capacity for pregnancy. Many cis women do not have the capacity for pregnancy. There are also trans men who are capable of pregnancy, as well as non-binary people who are capable of pregnancy.
So this isn't really a women's rights issue.
We can recognize that this impacts women while also recognizing that it impacts other groups. Those things are not mutually exclusive, Senator Hawley. So I want to recognize that your line of questioning is transphobic, and it opens up trans people to violence by not recognizing them.
Wow, you're saying that I'm opening up people to violence by asking whether or not women are the folks who can have pregnancies?
So I want to note that 1 out of 5 transgender persons have attempted suicide. So I think it's important
because of my line of questioning? So we can't talk about it?
Because denying that trans people exist and pretending not to know that they exist.
I'm denying that trans people exist by asking you if you're talking about women having pregnancies?
Do you believe that men can get pregnant?
No, I don't think women can get pregnant.
So you are denying that trans people exist?
And that leads.
Alright, y'all, so I've been hearing nothing but chit chat about these tank tops from Target. I hear all the studs are going crazy for them. Apparently, they're supposed to really enhance all of this for us. So I'm trying to see what the hype is about. So I hope you don't got nothing to do right now because we're about to take a quick trip to Target. So let's ride out. All right, y'all. So we're currently in the women's section at Target. I don't really know where I'm going, but we're about to figure it out. Finally, after looking completely lost, I finally found them. The brand you're gonna be looking for is called A New Day. Now, y'all be careful when y'all picking these up because yes, they are the same brand, but they have different styles. I almost made the mistake of taking a whole stack of these. Y'all, please look at this next one. What is that? Now, I guess my size must have been a really popular size. I was looking for a large. But honey, I just went ahead and got a whole bunch of these because these were almost impossible to find. Grabbed a couple colors, went to check out. I ended up spending about $34, which is not bad. Honey, for $8 a pop, these better do something now. Facts. Y'all, stop it. Are we taking this in right now? Oh, the beach? Yeah, the beach is that way. I mean, look at the... It's giving big mask vibes. Yeah, 1,010% recommend these. 12 out of 10. Just get them, don't think.
I've never met a girl that I like enough to where it's like, I would love to hang out with you just as a friend all the time. Never. I don't think so. Whoa. So you don't have any girlfriends? Well, it's like, what do you classify as a friend? Like, you're my friend. Yeah, we hang out a lot. I guess I'm kind of the same. I have girls that I'd say are my friends, but none that I hang out with all the time. I don't know if that's me, like, just perceiving that relationship in a weird way, or, you know, it's hard to be friends with the opposite sex. Because sex is going to ruin it. Yeah. And the odds of you, it's like, and what do? Just exclusively pick girls to be your friends that you find ugly? Like, Jessica, you're my friend because I'm not attracted to you. You, like, introduce her to your other friends that are girls, and she looks around, she's like, wait a minute.
Number one, y'all are so lost in the sauce of objectifying women, you literally just admitted you only see women as sexual objects at the end of the day, and that's the reason why you can't be their friends. Number two, the same men that had this same sentiment that was illustrating this video is the same dudes that beat their chest about being against simping. On simp shit though. Number three, these are the type of dudes that talk trash about being friend-zoned when they just recognize, listen, everybody don't find everybody attractive. And I can tell you, I ain't never thought about, what if the girl that you have friended thinks you're ugly? What if that? Number four, this is what that girl was talking about in that video where she said most men are emotionally attracted to other men, but just sexually attracted to women. This video just illustrated that. Number five, they say birds of a feather flock together, and I bet you hang around with an interesting group of friends, don't you? Number six, this guy used the term friend, a non-gender term, and made it for him. It only can be masculine, it only can be men. Listen, I know a lot of dudes that I grew up like this too, and I've always been suspect of y'all, and I'm suspect to y'all to this day. Any man that say that, I can't be friends with no girls, bro, because I'm only trying to fuck. You did. We all should watch your ass, man.
In Wisconsin, a woman had an incomplete miscarriage. She bled for more than 10 days after emergency room staff would not remove the fetal tissue from her uterus. They were afraid they could be prosecuted if they did so under a law banning abortion that is now in effect in Wisconsin. Doctors at a hospital in Michigan found themselves treating a woman from out of state. She had had to cross state lines to get care for a life-threatening ectopic pregnancy. An ectopic pregnancy is never viable. Doctors say that it could have caused a rupture at any moment that could have killed this woman, but a doctor in her home state worried that the presence of a fetal heartbeat made a procedure to remove it illegal and wouldn't do it, even though it risked her life. In Louisiana, a doctor described treating a patient whose water broke at 16 weeks. The fetus was not viable. Continuing the pregnancy at that point would put the woman's life at risk. The patient wanted her doctor to perform a common 15-minute abortion procedure, but the patient was told that under Louisiana's new law outlawing abortion, she would have to have an induced delivery instead. In an affidavit filed in court, the doctor said her patient, quote, was forced to go through a painful hours-long labor to deliver a non-viable fetus, despite her wishes and best medical advice. Quote, she was screaming not from pain, but from the emotional trauma she was experiencing. And then she hemorrhaged nearly a liter of blood. The doctor said, quote, "There is absolutely no medical basis for my patient or any other patient in the state to experience anything like this. This was the first time in my 15-year career I could not give a patient the care they needed. This is a travesty." One OB/GYN in Texas described a recent patient who had started to miscarry and developed a dangerous infection in her womb. The fetus still had signs of a heartbeat, though, so an immediate abortion, which would be the usual standard of care, that would have been illegal under Texas's abortion ban. The doctor said, quote, "We physically watched her get sicker and sicker and sicker until the fetal heartbeat stopped the next day, and then we could intervene. The patient developed complications, required surgery, lost multiple liters of blood, and had to be put on a breathing machine, all because we were essentially 24 hours behind." Those are just a handful of the stories that doctors have been willing to put on the record about the practical consequences all over the country of the Supreme Court overturning the right to an abortion. It is not theoretical. It is happening now